Sammy decided he would journey there and ask them where this moody weather character lives, so he may have a talk with it. The next day at school, during falling lessons, he told Sylvie of his plan. Although many of them are still not aware of the facts of snowflake life, young snowflakes are taught the skill of how to fall gracefully in preparation for the fall into the unknown. She nodded to him, understanding his predicament. Her turn was next. She gleefully leapt off the platform into a full swan dive, landing perfectly upright on her feet. She looked up at her friend on the platform and said, "Come on, Sammy, it's your turn. Just close your eyes and leap. It's a piece of cake." "Easy for you to say," Sammy retorted. He didn't like falling. He didn't like floating. He didn't like diving. In other words, anything having to do with being out of contact with the cloud, he wasn't crazy about. He liked having both feet planted. He started getting that queasy feeling again in his stomach, starting to feel really woozy. "Come on, Sammy, you're holding up the line," snorted his teacher, Mrs. Tumbledown. Sammy closed his eyes, sucked in a big breath, and leapt. He felt himself floating at first, nothing too fast. Then he began picking up speed. Faster and faster he fell to the ground, face first. Oh, Sammy thought. "I must get myself turned around before I land right on my head." Sammy scrambled in midair, contorting his body in all kinds of positions, until finally, just about as he was about to make contact with the cloud, he righted himself and touched down with a big thump. Although at least he landed on his feet, smooth he was not. Anyway, he used his arms, he used his legs, and he did manage to slow down and land. "Goodness, Sammy, are you all right?" said Mrs. Tumbledown. "Advanced trick free falling isn't taught for another couple of years. Where did you learn that? Gracious me, you could have hurt yourself. Are you okay?" At this point, all the young flakes thought he was really cool and started to gather around him. "Wow, Sammy, that was great. Awesome, man, I gotta try that." Amid all the chatter, Sammy managed to hear Sylvie's voice saying, "I can't believe you just did that. That took such courage. I would have never thought you, of all flakes, would try a stunt like that. That was pretty cool." Mrs. Tumbledown lifted Sammy and inspected him for any bruises or breaks. He seemed fine, although she suggested he go to the school nurse just in case. Sylvie said that she would accompany him to the infirmary. As the two walked together, Sylvie offered to join Sammy on his journey to visit the elders. "I would just come along for moral support," she said. "Really, I have no beef with weather. I'm pretty cool with change. But I think the adventure of trekking to the hidden crystalline monastery would be sensational." Sammy felt torn. On one hand, he felt that this was his own journey to find out some answers from that temperamental weather character. On the other hand, it would be nice to have a friend along. Besides, she was better at directions than he was. Could he have his own journey, his own insights and awarenesses, and at the same time be accompanied by a friend? Could he share his experiences with Sylvie? Knowing Sylvie as a loyal and supportive companion since they were baby flakes, Sammy decided he could. Sylvie was excited and her enthusiasm infected him. "Hey," he said, "you know what? I feel fine. Let's not go to the nurse. Let's go to our homes and pack for the trip to the monastery." "Sounds great," she replied. "Meet you at 1 hour at the sculpture in the middle of town." The adventure continues. Find out what happens in Chapter 2.